because I think there's this, look, we're in a society now where there's no shortage of information, but information is like the ingredients that are all listed, and we can take those ingredients and put them together in a recipe. And now that becomes knowledge. And people say knowledge is power. And I still disagree with that. I think knowledge can be powerful if we put it into play.
Mm-hmm.
We put it in play and that becomes part of our experience. Now we create wisdom, because wisdom is what we create from our own actions. And that's how we apply it. And I think that's also a way that changes up the dynamic of this imposter syndrome. Because when you take information, look, there's not a whole lot of things that are created that are brand new, that somebody else hasn't thought of or articulated or put out there. But when you take that and put that into your own experience, there's not another person on the planet that's going to think your thoughts, have your feelings, express your emotions, or have your same experiences or live life the exact way that you do. So when you take that bit of knowledge and you put it into play, that's going to be expressed completely different than any other person on the planet.
Yeah.
That's where you get your wisdom. Now that wisdom becomes your applied knowledge. And I think that that's also a very different way to look at things, to where you're like, because there's a lot of people you talk to like, man, I just feel like, I'm just a copycat of this or that. And you start to play this comparison game. But when you take and make that your own, now it becomes something that you can utilize. And then you're not having to look like another individual who said to me, Jeff, he said, when I heard, a lecturer talk, he said, this is true.